everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we have day 28 of the September Christmas Craft Challenge. So let's jump into it. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today we have day 28 of the September Christmas Craft Challenge. We are circling back around some of the kits and the papers that we've already used in this challenge. Purely because I've come to the end of all the new ones, or I think I have anyway. And as much as I love spending money on my craft supplies, I don't want to spend too much more on Christmas stuff because it is just like a once a year thing. So I thought that I would just start using up some of the Christmas packs and pads that I've picked up instead. So today I've picked up the Festive Frolics again. This is from the Paper Boutique and this is the paper kit. I absolutely love this. If you want a closer look at it, please do head over to my channel where I've got the craft hauls where I actually go through and show all the pages and all the toppers and things. Today I'm just going to pick out a topper and some paper to have a go at making a card. I'm going to be honest, again, I don't know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing, I'm making a Christmas card, but I don't know which one I'm picking. Doesn't give you much confidence when I say I don't know what I'm doing. I quite like the Santa one. Let's go for it. So I'm going to use the Santa. I will need a sentiment, but I don't know whether I'm going to use one of the sentiments that's down the side of these or whether to use one of my nice shiny ones from Hunky Dory's kit. Let's have a look. You can see that I've used this one already because there's a Christmas scrap paper. Quite like that paper actually with the Christmas jumpers on. It's also quite nice. I think I'm going to go for the Christmas jumpers. I really like that. I think that's a little bit fun. So let's pull that page out. And then I think I want another layer on here. So we're going to go with a silver. This is just the plain silver mirror. I think that will be really nice against the blue. And then we have my book of Hunky Dory sentiments here as well. Then I want either like a dark blue. I think I want a dark blue layer as well. So let me grab some of my Hunky Dory papers. So I'm going to have a look in here. So these are the Hunky Dory colour blocks. I picked up the Classic Christmas and the Frosted Christmas. And I want one of the blues, I think. So we've got that blue in this one. And then... oh, I think that one. That one's a nice match. That's more of the blue on after. So let's pop that way. And let's grab a piece of this instead. I'm going to go for a blue themed one. So I'm thinking that on the background, that on top, followed by that, followed by that. You guys know me, lots of layers. Lots and lots of layers. And then I want a sentiment. So these are all Murray. I have a dark blue. I think I'm going to go for the dark blue and silver just to give a little bit of contrast. Because I think that's potentially going to be a bit too pale maybe. I like how much that shows up. You know what, I might just go for this ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. There we go. Put that one away. And then I think I'm going to go for a 5x5 card blank. I think I've got some left. Just going to cut the notches off. There we go. I'm going to lay this onto this silver mirror. So I'm going to use my ATG. Absolutely love this thing. Now I know after I made the ATG video showing how to change the tape out, I know some of you guys went out and bought it. It's very naughty. I don't want you guys thinking I'm influencing you. But how have you guys found it? Have you managed to use it yet? What do you think with it? Is it good? Let me know in the comments down below. I know there was a couple of you that went out and bought one. It'd also be really good as well, because I know there's some people that's watching that's maybe still on the fence with it. So for those who have bought one or have got one, if you pop down in the comments down below, what do you think to it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Just because that can help some people decide, because I know the ATGs are they're an investment. We'll say that. They're an investment for a crafter. They're not necessarily something that you could just go out and purchase without really thinking about it. So, yeah. If you've got any questions on the ATG as well, please drop them down below. Either myself or someone within this wonderful crafting community that we're building will probably be able to come back to you with an answer. So, yeah. Drop it in the comments down below and we can pick that up. I'm going to pop my scraps to one side. I always keep those safe for a future card. I'm going to grab my 5x5 card blank. So I'm going to use a 5x5, and just as I've turned around, I remembered that I picked up these little stickers. They're like little enamel dots with little Santas on. I might add a couple of these onto this one. I usually end up adding some sort of gem, half pearl, something. And I might use a couple of those for something a little bit more fun this time. I'm going to fold my card blank in half. And I think I'm going to have that way open card. So let's get my ATG out. Oops. Get this lined up. There we go. So I'm going to start off with my dark blue base colour first. Line that up. Like so. Push that down and then just cut around it. There we go, so we've got the nice dark blue layer. Move that to one side now, because I've finished with that one. Now that's a 5x5 card blank, but I've learnt from my experience that they're not always actually 5x5. So I think I'm going to cut this square 4.5 by 4.5. That should give me a nice thin layer. Yeah, because that's a lot smaller than that. That should hopefully give me a nice thin layer of the dark blue without being too thick, but also without there being none. I made a card the other day and I cut the layer down and then realised that the card was smaller than the layer I'd cut, which was annoying. So yeah, I think this will be the nice size. Perfect. So again, I'm going to stick this on with the ATG. Misjudged that one. There we go. Just noticed that my cutting blade hasn't cut that very well. I'm just going to trim that up a little bit, just try and neaten the edge. There we go, that looks better. So try to level this up. I haven't stuck that down very well at all. Oh dear me. I don't think there's going to be any rescue in that one. This will have to be a bit of a dud card. Looks relatively straight on top. Let's bring in my cutter. Give it a quick trim. I'm going to trim the edge and the bottom because for some reason it seems to look a bit odd. See how that looks. That looks better. I'm happy with that. You know what us crafters do? If you think something's not looking quite so good, we just chop it and fix it. Right. Let's get this out. What have I done with the sentiment now? Oh man! Have I dropped the sentiment? Oh, let's just keep going. I don't know what I've done with the sentiment. It was here a minute ago. It's gone now. Let's get this stuck down. Stick that down. There we go. I like that. I don't know what I've done with my sentiment though. Let's get some of these on. Get into the packet. These are quite funky. I'm only going to put 2 on, I think. They're just like little stickers, look. I'm going to pop them just in the corner here. Just as something a little bit different. I wouldn't normally pick up this style of sticker, but I saw them for £1 and I thought they were quite cute, look. Ooh, like that. Right, I'm just going to pause you while I try and find this sentiment because it looks like I've knocked it off somewhere. 1 second. Yeah, I found it. I'd knocked it off. So I'm just going to pop this sentiment on here. I think I'm just going to pop it in this corner. Put one piece on the bottom here, and then another one down this side here, like so. And then I only want to double decoupage this because I want the main focus to actually be on the topper. So I'm just going to put a little bit of wet glue on here, so that when I pop this down, it will stick to that topper and it shouldn't lift or anything. Hold that down a second, just to make sure that that wet glue's taken. There we go. And there we go. That is today's Christmas card. I hope you've enjoyed watching this and it's inspired you to get out your Christmas crafts. If you have, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know each and every time we post a video. Thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully you'll carry on as we continue with the September Christmas Craft Challenge. Bye for now.